Sagittarius. I'm going to do a reading for the consciousness of Sagittarius for the month of April 2025. My name is Ginger, and thanks for coming by. All right, let's see what we have. I'll pull a few oracle cards first, Sagittarius, and we'll see what kind of energies are out and about for you this month. All right. So we are asking the guides to give us a reading. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of April 2025 for their highest good? Here we go. First, oracle cards are about our frequency. You have communication, and that's what it looks like. Sacred geometry and frequency. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Well, I'm laughing about this because this is Sagittarius needs to know this, right? People are saying, Sagittarius is just so direct, and sometimes they're so excited to get their message across that it doesn't go through the heart first. And there's a lot of oops, didn't mean for it to sound like that kind of exchanges. So think before you speak. Know that you are capable of very high level communication. You have high level communication skills, Sagittarius, so use them. I mean, that is something that you are quite capable of doing. The next card is called Conception, the frequency of conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Conception. Bring our consciousness to our origin. Okay. Those are frequencies, and I'm going to pull a couple more oracle cards to get more of a theme. So let's see what the guides want us to know this month for our highest good. The energies are just incredibly ancient. We haven't experienced these energies, some of them for 12,000 years. So we're going through major renewal and change. Okay, this is very cool for Sagittarius. This card is called Torch, Divine Spark, and these cards are based on Nordic runes. These are the colors in the card. And it says, enrobed in darkness, suspended in time, stationary, stopped, shield, stayed, paused, but dripping with anticipation. In the doomed gloom, there is just the gleaming glow of a flame billowing, waiting to fire up, to spark and ignite, bellow the light that aches into all the corners, to illuminate. Everyone is going through shadow times. This is a period of reflection. It's Mercury is retrograde, so it's time for self-reflection. And the spark is ready to ignite, to billow the light that aches into all the corners to illuminate. So what needs to be illuminated for you? Enrobed in darkness, suspended in time, stationary, stopped, shield, stayed. So I'm going to say that right now, Sagittarius, you need to really take a look at something within yourself before you want to move forward. And I have the feeling that you already know what it is, and it has to do with your communication. And being a Sagittarius, I can relate to that. This next card is called It looks like porn, but I'm not sure if it's porn or born. Thorn, portal, giant. It says, dense, thorny thickets. Oh, I love this card. Dense, thorny thickets encircle sacred spaces. The fairy-infested blackthorn briars call and pull you to their spiked, enchanting, entrancing entrance to the other place. Leaves and purple-fruited sloes drop as its naked, twisted black skeleton shifts and shivers, revealing a giant gateway. Dare you? Dare you? Sometimes you got to walk through some real deep darkness to get to the light. That's what I'm going to say about that. Okay, and you know what, Sagittarians? I'm going to say, Sagittarians, Leos, fearless. Fearless warriors. And Aries, too. I can see Aries being a fearless warrior. Fire signs, fearless warriors. So be fearless. Be fearless in this pursuit of getting to the bottom of an issue that I love the saying, the issues are in the tissues. Get to the bottom of the issues. Now is the time to work through this and to learn this lesson of connecting your, what comes out of your mouth to your heart, connecting your head to your heart, slowing down in your communication, really thinking about how important is it? Do I have to be right? Does it have to be my way? Can I take a little? Can I take a little bit of abuse just because it's not that important? How important is it? All right, here we go with the tarot reading. Sagittarius, your energy is the Nine of Cups, accomplishment. Some people call this the wish card. I say it's the accomplishment card because you have accomplished much. So that is your energy and the energy of the situation. You're feeling very good and very proud of yourself, and for good reason. The next card out is the Nine of Swords. And this is what happens when you mess up with your communication skills. It's like, oh my God, you don't sleep good. You worry about what you said, how things worked out. I should have been a little more careful. Maybe I should come down a notch here and be a little more humble. Yes, I have accomplished a lot and I'm really excited and happy about that, but maybe I need to just come down to earth a little bit so that I can be humble and not get myself in trouble here. And what's the point and what's behind it and why is this happening now? Knight of Swords is at the base of the reading, and this is the reason the reading is taking place. And Sagittarius is a fire sign, not an air sign, but sometimes Sagittarius can behave like an air sign because the air signs, their purpose is to learn to connect the heart to the head so that they don't have these communication problems, or that they don't get ahead of themselves and because they're so enthusiastic and they know the right way to do it, and they have a good strategy and they know how to do it. That's the Knight of Swords. He knows how to do that too. He's also very sharp. Sagittarius, very sharp, quick-witted. So, they stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. That's what I always say. Sagittarius stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Well, you know what? Really, you slept in your own bed, and it's time to come down to earth a little bit. In your recent past, you have the Two of Wands. Wonderful. This is, I have everything I need to start something new. What am I going to do? I am so excited because I am accomplished. I have accomplished so much so that I have a bright future. So what am I going to do? It's as though the heavens have given you all of the gifts you need to move forward. What are you going to do? with all those gifts. The next card is the moon. Well, this card points to the outcome of the reading. The moon, self-reflection. Time for a little self-reflection. Self-reflection about communication. And you know what? In going deep, I had a friend of mine who's a channeler, and she said to me last week, she said, Ginger, most people don't really want to go really deep because they're afraid to meet God. Afraid to meet God. Well, this card about the fairy-infested blackthorn briars call and pull you to their spiked, entrancing entrance to the other place. It's scary to go in there, but it's this amazing gateway, and it's a scary gateway, but there's nothing to fear in it. It may scare you, but there's nothing to fear in it. So, the communication. The conception card talks about the consciousness of our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. There's God right there. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. What is our focused awareness and intention? And are we present in the moment to that awareness and intention? Because that aids our communication. That keeps us on track. The card in the near future is the Four of Cups. So here we are. We have everything we would ever want sitting right in front of us. So much. There's so much overflowing good energy in those cups. So many cups in front of us that we knock one over and don't even realize it. And that one is a complete gift to us. A complete gift. Yet we're so busy looking at this one and that one and who's doing what. And I'm not accomplishing anything because I'm screwing up with my communication and blah, 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 blah. Get focused. Be in the present moment. Be inside yourself in the present moment. You're not missing out on anything. Oh boy, okay. Your energy. So this is the reason the reading is taking place, the cards that I just laid out. We have a lot of accomplishment. We have perhaps some poor communication skills that got us into a little bit of trouble. We see that we are in a hurry. We are so excited about the things that we want to accomplish that maybe we're starting out a little too quick. We're jumping the gun, and that gets us in trouble. But if we become grounded, we find that we are at the Two of Wands. We're confident. We can be confident. Be confident that everything is A-okay. You are ready to go. You are ready to go, Sagittarius. Don't rush it. Just take your time because there are things that need to be learned first. Self-reflection, right? Self-reflection, and then forgetting about what we're focused on and looking at what everybody else is doing. Compare and despair. That's what this card is about, compare and despair. Don't do that. You don't need to go there. It's not necessary. Don't go there. You don't have to do that. That's in your near future. You don't have to go there. And you may not want to because your energy now is the Ten of Swords. And perhaps this communication glitch is kind of the last straw for you. It's kind of like, you know what, I've had enough. This has happened so many times in my life. I'm kind of tired of it and I've had enough. So I'm ready to do something new. I'm ready to start afresh and take some advice, get myself humbled and grounded, focused on what I am trying to accomplish and how I can include other people in this endeavor because it's a beautiful, sacred, divine endeavor. I'm done. I'm done. I've had enough. I can't do any more. The energy around you is the King of Swords. And now you have the Knight of Swords at the base of the reading. The fact that the King of Swords comes out here, this guy, he looks, he doesn't look like he's the kind of guy who has his head and his heart connected. But I will tell you that he is the highest level of the sword suit you can get. And at the highest level, he has connected his head to his heart. He knows what he's doing in the moment. In the moment, he knows what he's doing. If someone is challenging him, he's ready for it. He's ready for the challenge. He's not afraid because he's confident and he knows what he's out to accomplish. So if someone's challenging his ability to accomplish something, that's what he's going to look like. He's going to be like, bring it. Bring it. I'm ready for you. I'm not afraid of you. So that's the energy around you. You don't have to be afraid. You can find out what needs to be fine-tuned for you so that you can be very confident and competent going forward and loving and compassionate. That's what wisdom is about, being loving, compassionate, and connected. Your hopes and dreams is the Six of Wands. And you know what? That's the card of victory. Outright victory. So there's very positive energy right there. Positive reason to, yes, trust. To trust. Seek out help with the communication issues. Authority kind of looks like this. And it kind of looks like this. It's like her solar plexus she's standing up tall. Her solar plexus is shining brightly. She's looking forward. She's not afraid. She is strong. She is strong in her body language. She's strong. That's what strength looks like. It doesn't have to come through. We don't have to prove our strength to anybody. We don't have to prove it. When we are strong and connected and confident, things just happen the way they're supposed to. We trust and things just happen. And the last card, the outcome for April is the Eight of Coins, working hard to perfect your craft. So the Eight of Coins, working on the communication skills, going back to the beginning where, I have this beautiful mission, this conception card. It's a divine mission, but I have a kind of a big bump in the road called communication. I'm not real good at it. What am I not getting? Why can't I get this? Help me. I need help to get that. And the next card here is the torch, the divine spark card. It's not enrobed in darkness, suspended in time, stationary, stopped, shield, stayed, paused, but dripping with anticipation. So take the time to learn the lesson. Take the time to learn what you need to learn because everything is waiting for you as soon as you do. And there may be a little scary deep dive with the divine here. You may be have to go to places where most people fear to go, right? Where most people fear to go. Sagittarius needs to go there. And who better than Sagittarius? Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next month. Have a great April. Bye-bye.